Hi everyone, welcome to Appliance Advisors with Yale Appliance. I'm Francesco, joined by Dennis. How you doing today?
I'm doing great, Fran. How about yourself?
Very good, very good. So today we're going to talk about a really common question that we get. And that really is, what is induction, number one, and how does that work?
Yeah, it is a common question. And basically induction, to keep it simple, is if you envision a copper coil sunk below the glass top, okay, of a cooking stove or a cooktop itself. So it's just a copper coil, and it's going to generate electromagnetic energy. Now that sounds really fancy, but basically what it's doing is it's picking up any ferrous metals, or basically the iron in the bottom of your pan. That electromagnetic energy in the copper coil is creating friction tens of thousands of times per second. Now you don't see this happening, but that friction is basically what's heating just the pan itself, creating it to be very efficient and to really concentrate on that pan and heating up very, very fast. That's what induction really is.
All right, fair enough. So just so we don't have to go back to science class here, plain and simple, how do we know our pots or pans are going to work with induction?
So I mean, the simple test to have a really good idea if they should work is put a magnet to the bottom of your pan. If a magnet sticks, you have a really good chance of the pan working. If you're still unsure or that's a big thing, then bring it to your local appliance store. They probably have them live to test if they're a better store, as they should. And that's kind of a foolproof way to find out. And moreover, just to dispel the fact of, 15 years ago, these were expensive pans. Now they're very inexpensive. You can find them. Almost every brand has an option.
Absolutely. All right, fair enough. So other benefits. So we obviously talk about a lot, induction, and what are just some of the overall benefits of using induction?
Yeah, so I mean, as basic benefits, I think about it, efficient, right? We talked about it's just grabbing the metal of the pan. So it's 85 to 90% efficient on average. And where it's just grabbing and concentrating on the base of the pan itself, you're not having a lot of lost heat or whatnot that you might have in gas or other types of cooking. Second to that would just be heat in the space. If it's very fast to boil, it's not taking a long period of time, it's not heating your home. So you think about HVAC costs and all those other types of things that you have to think about when heat gets put into your kitchen, right? So that's kind of a nice benefit. A third one I can think about is ventilation, because it does it very quickly and it's not putting off gas, right, or carbon dioxide and things like that. There's less of a focus on how a super powerful fan to take this out. So it gives you some ventilation options, not having to be quite so textbook on it. As well, safety. Because it's not heating the actual surface, it's heating the pan itself. It cools, the surface itself, when you remove it, cools down very, very quickly. It can be warm, but it's a reflective heat. It's not actually heating the actual surface. So it cools very quickly. And then as much when it's on, if it's not a metal pan or something that's gonna conduct that coil, it can be turned on high and it's not actually on. So if left on by accident, there's no fire hazard, unless there were a pan on top. And finally, I would say this, in cooking is just the responsiveness. That concentration of heat and the power from high to low is very fast and very responsive. I always kind of make it sound like have people picture a light switch with a dimmer. It can be that fast high to low, where many times the other type of cooking, that surface is being heated, the grates are being heated, or the exposed electric coil in a classic range are being heated. And that high to low takes time, and it's not as precise and as fast as cooking.
All right, pretty impressive. So it sounds like a lot of pros with induction, everything from safety, efficiency, performance. So definitely something to look for. So that's going to do it for today. We hope you enjoyed this episode. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, we really appreciate those. And as always, if you could like and subscribe, we'd always appreciate that. Thank you very much.
See you next time.